This is my DIY bench vise rosin press. I got the idea from a guy who used to have a channel called My Weed on Brain, so I can't take credit for this idea. I copied him, and this is the result. First I got a small bench vise. It cost around $100, and then I had to take the hair straightener apart. Thing is, you don't want to break it when you take it apart. I've got another one here. I've seen other people take them apart and break them, but the way to prevent that is it's actually pretty simple. Underneath this little plastic cap, and they all have them, pull that off. I use a screwdriver at first to pry it off. But there's a little screw in there. Take that screw out, and then the whole thing will come apart. But you'll also have to take off this metal band here. See, you can just put a screwdriver in the end and pop it off. So be careful when you're taking it apart, because as you can see on this one, the controller is right close to the heat pad. There's a circuit board in there. You don't want to break it. And there's very short wires on this one here. You're going to have to cut those later and add a piece of wire to make it longer. See, I mounted the vise on this little footstool. I took the padded cover off and just cut a piece of wood. Why I put that in the middle and not right on the edge is because I wanted it to be stable and not tip over when I put pressure on the lever here. So this thing, it doesn't tip over when I use it at all. It's rock solid. You can see I cut this one off short. The reason I cut that off is because I was banging my knuckles on it all the time. First I screwed the metal plates onto the wood, had them in place, and then I used a big blob of fiberglass. Okay. Keep dropping stuff. It comes with a tube of hardener. Put it on the metal, put the plates in place, and then I closed it. Just enough. I didn't put lots of pressure on it. I just closed it to where there would be flat and in line. Let the fiberglass dry. That takes like 20 minutes, half an hour. And I use my finger to just smooth it out a little bit. So that's how I attached the heat pads to the metal plates to the wood. The way I attached the wood to the vise, so I used a blob of fiberglass, put it between there, squished it together, let it dry, and now both plates stay in place where I wanted them. I really like this feature on the power cord where you can turn it. So I was very careful not to break anything. Then I used a blob of fiberglass to just stick this piece of the controller to the vise. So again, it stays there. This is all one piece. This wire here I had to cut because this heating pad was the closest one to the controller, just like this one, and there was just a short tiny piece of wire, so I had to make that wire big or long. I had to add a piece of wire long enough to make this all work, so that whenever I want to use this thing, the only thing I have to do is plug it in, turn it on, and it's ready to go. This thing is all I need. I don't need to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a really nice press. Where this vise costs around $100. I already had the curling iron and the stuff to put it together. So I saved a lot of money and it gets the job done. I hope that helps. And thank you for watching, and to my subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing and taking the time to watch my videos. And shout out to some high guy for showing me that you can actually use paper coffee filters to squish rosin. I'm going to try it, but I have to go buy some. I thought I had some, but I don't. But soon. All right, peace. Take care, everybody.